Welcome, I'm Deronda, and today I'm making these pigs in a blanket. And you're going to need hot dogs. I have 4 here that I'm going to cut in half. I have a can of crescent rolls. I have a half a cup of coby-jack cheese, and I have about a tablespoon of sesame seeds. Now, I've had a lot of you ask me, is there any sandwiches I could make for my kids over the summertime while they're out of school? So I've got a lot of requests for different sandwiches. This is creative, it's fun. We're going to cut the hot dogs in half, as you can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to just lie this off to the side. And now I'm taking my can of crescent rolls, and you're just going to take the end, peel off the paper, give it a little pop here on the side on a hard surface, and voila, there it is. It's open. You don't have to worry about making the dough. Also, I've had individuals let me know in their country they cannot buy these crescent rolls. So if you don't have this crescent roll in your country, feel free to use pizza dough. As you can see, these are already perforated, the dough here, and we just start rolling it apart. And as you see the little ridges in here, right there, we're just going to pull it apart. So there, we've got one triangle. Now this can of crescent rolls will give me 8 triangles. And that's what we're going to be looking for, having 8 pieces of our hot dog. Alright, and now that we've got one of our triangles here, as you can, I hope you can see that there. Got your triangle. We're going to take a little of our cheese and just mash it down into the dough. As you can see, I just mashed that down into the dough. Alright, don't get it too far on to the edge of the dough, because when it bakes, you kind of want the cheese to stay in the dough. Now we have one of our halves of hot dogs, and we're just going to roll it up like this until we have our little pigs in a blanket. And now I'm going to put mine over here on a cookie sheet that I've lined with parchment paper. Now it's not necessary to line it with parchment paper, but I do that because if any of the cheese bakes and oozes out the side of your triangle dough here, it's an easy mess to clean up. You just take the parchment paper and throw it away. Alright, as you can see, just smash your cheese down into your dough. And again, I've got another hot dog. Roll it up tightly, and then we're going to put it over here on the cookie sheet. So continue this until you have all 8 triangles full of cheese and hot dogs. And if you don't like cheese, then just don't add it. I mean, if you don't want to add the hot dog and you just want to roll up the dough with cheese, you can do that too. Alright, I'll meet you back here in just a little bit when I get them all rolled up, and I'll show you how I'm going to top these rolls before we put them in the oven. Here I've got my 8 pigs in a blanket, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and before they go in the oven, and make sure your oven's preheating to 375, I'm going to add a little bit of sesame seeds to the top of our crescent dough, or if you're going to use pizza dough, that would be good too. I would even think biscuit dough would. Alright, now off these go in an oven on 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 11 to 13 minutes. You definitely want to set your timer according to how long you would bake your dough. So in the oven they go. Coming with my pigs in the blanket, all baked and yummy and delicious. Look at those. Wow. They turned out beautiful, golden brown. Oh my goodness. Everyone's just going to love them. Alright, I'm going to let them cool and I'll cut into it, show you what it looks like, and give it a taste. Alright, I'm going to give one of these a try. Look how just lovely and beautiful that turned out. I love the detail here on top of the sesame seeds. And you can see your little pigs in the blanket. And you got your cheese all snuggled in there. Alright, I'm going to cut in it. See what it looks like on the inside. Oh my goodness. Look how yummy and delicious that looks. Now if you wanted to put a little bit more cheese, you could have. But if you want to just watch your calories, you can cut back on your cheese too. But it's strictly up to you. Now I like to eat mustard. We like to eat a little mustard with ours. And then we'll just dig in, see what it tastes like. Mustard's optional. Light, fluffy. My kids are gonna love it. Yummy. Thanks for watching, y'all. Subscribe, give me thumbs up, and I'll catch you later.